For Unit 5, Quiz 1 practice, I'm going to go through with you on how to solve each problem. So at number 1, find x and the measure of all angles in the triangle. And so that you know a triangle has 180 degrees, we're just going to add all three angles together. And set that equal to 180. And so here on this side I'm going to need to combine like terms. So 9x, x, and x make 11x. Negative 8 plus 10 plus 2 would be a positive 4. Then I just need to solve that two-step equation. So subtract 4 and we get 176. If we divide by 11 we get x is 16. To solve for angles A, B, and C, we just plug 16 back into each angle. So for angle A, 16 plus 2 would be 18 degrees. For angle C, 16 plus 10 would be 26 degrees. And then for angle B, we would need to do 9 times 16 minus 8, and that would be 144 minus 8, which is 136 degrees. In example 2, it's the exact same idea, but in this angle, or in this problem, you're just finding x and angle R. You don't have to find all the angles. Alright, so first, go ahead and add our like terms that equal to 180. Combining our like terms first, the x's become 15x. Combining negative 22, negative 4, and positive 11, we get negative 15. If we add 15 to both sides, we get 195. Divide that by 15, we get 13. And then we have to just plug 13 back into R, so 13 plus 11 would give me 24 degrees. In number 3, both of these problems are the triangle exterior theorem. So we look at this angle 1, angle 53. These have to add to equal this outside angle, the exterior angle. So the measure of angle 1 plus 53 equals the exterior angle 124. And so all we need to do is subtract 53, and we would get 71. In number 4, again, we're going to add those two that are on the opposite of the exterior angle. So add these together, and then set that equal to the exterior angle 151. So since we're on the same side, we need to combine. Let's combine those. And then go ahead and add 151, or sorry, add 4 to 151. And then if I divide by 31, we get x is 5. And in this case, we do have to find the measure of angle A and angle B. So I'm just going to plug it in. So for angle A, I would have 20 times 5 minus 3. And that would be 100 minus 3. 100 minus 3 gives me 97. For angle B, I plug that back into up here, so 11 times 5, which is 55 minus 1, which is 54 degrees. And if you check, 97 plus 54 does equal 151, and it's supposed to, because if I add these together, it should equal the exterior angle. Okay, number 5. On this side, we have isosceles triangles. So because these are congruent, these base angles have to be the same. So x would be 54 degrees. To get y, I would add 54 together, 54 and 54, and get 108. And then I would subtract that from 180 to get my y value, or that third angle. So that would be 72. In number 6, it tells us that it's an isosceles triangle with ML being congruent to MK. So because these two are congruent, I can set these equal to each other and solve for x. And so go ahead and I'm going to subtract the 3x from both sides, get 4x. I'll add 37 to the other side and get 60. Divide both sides by 4 and we get 15 as x. Now, to find all the other sides, we need to go ahead and plug 15 in to each expression. So, for LM, I would have 7 times 15 minus 37. That comes out to 105 minus 37, which is 68. And normally we would put like meters, inches, but we don't have a unit, so we're just going to put U for units. Okay, then we should know that MK has to be the same thing. But in order to check your math, make sure you did this part right, I would go ahead and plug it in just to make sure. So for MK, 3 times 15 plus 23 would be 68. Oh no, I'm sorry. 3 times 15 would be 45 plus 23, and that would be 68. Okay? And then lastly, LK definitely should not be 68. Okay, this is isosceles triangle, not equilateral. So for LK, 9 times 15 minus 40 would be 135 minus 40, and that comes out to 95 units. Alright, we're going to do a second video for the last two just because the time is getting kind of long for this video.